thought I'd show you another project I'm kind of getting started on. But anyway, I'll kind of flip this around. So this is a 1966 GMC Suburban, and this actually, my grandpa bought this brand new back in '66. My dad actually ordered it while he was working out of the country, and then when he bought the next truck, my dad ended up with this, and then I ended up buying it from my dad a few years ago. But I drove this a little bit when I was in high school, and of course growing up, going camping and stuff. So I kind of always wanted it. So anyway, I managed to get a hold of it. But anyway, I've been going to get going on it. I actually bought a motor and a transmission, but I think what I'm going to do is kind of start out with just getting this one running, and then I can start working on things and eventually swap the motor and do all that. But anyway, kind of show you a little bit what we got going here. So anyway, this is 1966 GMC Suburban, like I said. 4-wheel drive, positive tracks rear end. I mean, this thing did amazing off-road. But I mean, it needs some work. It's got a little bit of rust on both front fenders. There's some rust on the floor inside. It's got the originals. Yeah. Anyways, there's rust some in the floor, but have to redo the seat. I'm gonna have to redo pretty much everything, but it's got everything. Everything's here, and so we kind of messed with it the other day. Oh, it's been a few weeks ago, just as it's getting ready to get really cold. So I put a new battery in it. We actually got it to fire, so it will run, but we're not getting fuel. So the next thing, well, we started to take the fuel tank out and ran out of time, and then it just got cold, and we don't have heat in here. So now it's warming up. We're gonna get going on it again, but we gotta pull the fuel tank out. I want to make sure, it's been sitting for probably, I don't know, it could be sitting for 30 years. But anyway, so we're gonna pull the tank out, clean it out, see if we can get it going. Might probably have to replace the fuel pump. Who knows? We might have to replace some of the rubber hose too. I don't know, but we'll figure that out. Part of the reason it kind of walk around here to the other side, but part of the reason that it didn't, we quit driving it was the door got smashed. It was actually. My dad was backing through a gate, had the door open a little bit, it caught it and wrapped it around the thing, and so then it ran and it just got parked. So I'll have to get a new door. So the plan right now is to get it running. The brakes don't work on it. When we moved it into here, when a few years back, the brakes don't work, so I'll have to get the brakes going. Tires are shot, so I'll have to get new tires. These aren't the wheels that came with it. Now, the other 2 wheels that came with it are actually in another room. But for now, I think I'm just going to throw on probably some Toyo Mud MTs on the original wheels, just to save a little bit of money. So this can be kind of a budget thing. It's going to be over a period of time. I've got to be careful. I'm not going to spend huge amounts of time like I've done on my Jeeps. I'm going to get it running, be able to drive it, and get the door fixed, and I'll start working on things and fixing stuff, and then somewhere along the way, I'll probably buy parts until I get the parts all I need over a period of time, and then we'll swap the motor and do a bunch of different things, or upgrade some of the drivetrain. Pretty sure the axles are Dana 44s. So I'm not going to go way bigger on the tires, because then I don't have to worry about breaking the axles. So I'm going to kind of stick with those, and I kind of want to keep it somewhat original, but upgraded drivetrain so it runs a little better down the road. This setup, it's geared low. It only goes, I think the axles aren't super low. Looking at the tag on it, it's got to be in the gearing of the transmission, transfer case and stuff, but it tops out at about 60, 65. So it's geared low. Works great off-road though. But anyway, so this kind of a project we'll be working on. I'll just kind of update it once in a while what we've got going. Once we get it running, I'll kind of update, kind of show what we've got going, and then as we do things, I'll just show you a little bit here and there, kind of what we got going. But I'm excited about it. I've seen some of these. I mean, they call it. This is like. So, say it's a 1966 GMC Suburban, but back then they were called a carryall. So they just had the 2 doors. The front seat on the passenger side folds forward so you can get into the back. But this is you get looking into these things were built really well for their time. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun to fix up and be able to drive a little bit. But so anyway, I just thought I'd kind of show you what I got going here. But this is cool. The coolest part is it's been in the family since it was brand new, and we'll get it all fixed up and over a period of time, and it'll be fun to drive and get a new motor in. The motor I got is it's a 6.0, came out of an Escalade, so I think it's got about 350 horse, and I could up it more from that, but I'm not going to get too crazy on this. I want to keep it fairly original, other than just make it ride or drive better, you know, with the upgraded engine and transmission and stuff. But I want to keep the original seats. Somewhere along the way I'll probably add the air conditioning to it. So I'll do a few things to make it a little nicer, you know, as far as that way, but I want to keep the original, kind of the original look. So anyway, just thought I'd update you on that, or update you what I've got going on here, and I'll keep you updated as I work on it and kind of get a few things done. And I'll guess we'll see you on the next one.